I can say I very much appreciate this visit. I feel very honored to receive the President of the Parliament here. As you all know, the ECOWAS Parliament is the legislative arm of the region. So they are the ones that make very important laws that affect the lives of all the 340 million people of this region. That shows that the President of the Parliament is in my office, and me playing a host to him is a great honor for me. And for their mission, as you know, the ECOWAS Parliament has the responsibility now of vetting and approving the budgets of the ECOWAS Commission and the ECOWAS institutions. And as such, the budget of ECRE will also be vetted by this word of honorable parliamentarians. I think that is the step in the right direction, honoring the Parliament with the powers that the articles adopted by our heads of states have endowed in them. They are taking their rightful place in the community of ECOWAS institutions and going to play their role. I'm very confident that the parliamentarians will do a very good job. These are people who have got expertise, and they are elected officers of our community. They are elected by communities. They are not people who just impose themselves. So they represent us, and very well represent us, and the decisions that they will take actually will be in our best interest. I don't think there's another group of people that represent us better than the parliamentarians. So I believe that giving them the powers and the honors that they deserve is the right thing we can all do. And we very much welcome this progress, and we're very happy to have them in this process. Yes, this center, the ECOWAS Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency, was created by the ECOWAS heads of states in 2008. And it was our responsibility to promote renewable energy and energy efficiency in the region. This was against the background of a prolonged energy crisis that went along several ECOWAS states for the period 2007 to 2008. And that was really what pushed the heads of state to take this decision. And as I said in the presentation, our lines of operation, which we call the key result areas of our interventions, as defined in the enabling documents of our center, we defined that we focus mainly supporting policy development, policy formulation, the politic, yeah, and further to support building the capacity of actors, go on to knowledge management and awareness creation on renewables, knowledge management and awareness creation. And finally, support project development and investment creation. So, since we started, as we've been working mainly on project on policies and capacity building, but after the initial years of operation, now member states they want to see concrete action on the ground. And to talk of Senegal in particular, as this is for Senegalese TV, I would say that right now we are implementing a project in the Casamance area, in Ziguinchor and Kolda, where we are installing 40 mini-grids in 40 communities. Current 40 rural communities. We have just finished the installation of the first 20, and we are just about to award the contract for the installation of the next 20. Before the end of this year, all 40 mini-grids in all the 40 communities will be operational, and they will all have electricity for 24 hours a day from these systems. And we are doing similar programs in other countries. And we have a regional program, what we call the Regional Off-Grid Electrification Project, which has a fund of about $200 million that will support, local entrepreneurs to do installations in rural areas, create economic opportunity for these people living in these communities, improve the lives of the people, and in the end, we all benefit. So we are at your disposal, and whatever we can do to also put our little bit to support the living standards of our people, we are always available for that. Right.
On the budget, what are the difficulties that you met in your development project?
Yes, of course, the budget in the development, our challenge has always been mainly more from the ECOWAS side. As in my presentation, 80% of our budget comes from partner funding. The ECOWAS Commission provides only 20%. But even the 20% that they give you, by the end of the year, you get only 10%. So you eventually, sometimes you feel if you don't even have it, it's better. They have their priorities. And we always think that perhaps we are not part of their priority. But if you understand the role that energy plays in the economic development of every society, you will give it a priority. Because energy impacts on industry, agriculture, health, education, whichever sector. When you don't get those fundamentals right in prioritizing on energy, then don't expect anything. And that is why we are among the list of developing countries. And we continue to be like that because we are not changing our approach to prioritize on the things that can make that difference. And until we solve this energy problem, the problems will continue to follow us in all these sectors. So I'm very happy this function is moving more to the House of the Parliament, and we are very confident we'll see a better dynamics there. Thank you very much.